Damn. I ain't making the playoffs. I'm gonna tell you that right now. I need to play motherfuckers in my tier. Another thing too is like I'm not happy with the playbooks and no teams formation and no team. Shit, let me try to find a matchup with my tier. You keep coming out playing Alabama.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the home of the USC Trojans, the storied Los Angeles Coliseum. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Kansas State Wildcats, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the USC Trojans. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you.
I wish we had random
David
weather on this shit.
Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started.
Something different. UFC.
The Trojans will get us started with the opening kickoff.
I feel like the kicking is
on the move from inside his 5. Smacks him with the stiff arm.
I feel like it's a delay in the kicking.
His way through the traffic nicely for a good return on.
Let me see what's a roster real quick.
Before he's brought down. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. On the ground, it's Edwards. Got the first down and still on his feet. It's a running room. There he goes. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
And absolutely nothing doing there on the quarterback run. Defense takes all the gaps away. They use their speed to force him to the sidelines. He didn't even gain any yards, guys, before going out of bounds.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And how about the wheels for the QB? You could tell, man, he can roll, and they're going to use him. This is just the first drive. You see him going for the touchdown. I imagine we'll see more of that guy running the football with that kind of speed.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. going in motion. Now they'll try the right side. Gets it out to the 20 after a pickup of 4. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Trying play action. Here comes the heat. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him and influence this passing game.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Quick completion on the out route. And the ball's on the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds on the fumble.
Man, that's one of those where you just go, dadgummit, if we had a little bit more space. Nice job creating the fumble, but just running out of real estate, not able to land on it. Man, you just get a little bit frustrated because you wanted that turnover. You caused the fumble, you just couldn't secure it.
He might want another play. Off play action on first down. He uncorks one deep. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
And listen, as a quarterback, you're trying to find the matchup, trying to find who's open. I don't know if anybody was open, but that was not a greatly thrown football. I don't know if it was miscommunication, but the ball thrown out of bounds and just on to the next down.
Throws to the back. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sanders. Hauled down, but they don't move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, get him the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the first down.
And the Trojans have this offense rolling. Looking to throw again. Under fire.
Throw it away. Oh my God, how do you throw it away?
Down back at the 43. Not sure exactly what led to that, whether the protection wasn't right or the quarterback just didn't see it, but the result was a negative play and a sack.
But one thing I do know is that quarterback had no chance to get that ball downfield. That pocket was breaking down, and it was breaking down quickly. There were just too many bodies in that backfield for the QB to make anything happen.
The Trojans are way behind the sticks on this 3rd and forever. Back to pass, it's Mayava. Right down the middle. And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking for room, it's Edwards. Quick spin on the ride. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Wants to go up top. He's going for the big play. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, I like this quarterback being aggressive and taking a shot. It was the better play there by the defense.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. Johnson wants to throw it. Makes the grab. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is, and you saw it right there on that play.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Kansas State quick to the line.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Back to pass on second down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. And the defense had his hands full, but they finally wrestled him down short of the first down.
Like, damn, Zero, you had him back there.
A couple of yards shy of the first down marker, but they've decided this is 4-down territory. The offense still on the field. Looking good.
Oh!
And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field position. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
Making side adjustments here. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Looking deep. Hits him in stride at the 10. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
I know this isn't the start the offense wanted. They don't have any points so far in this game, but sometimes it just takes one explosive play to turn things around. And after that beautiful completion deep for the offense, that should give them a little confidence, a little momentum. They've now got us to be able to score points on this drive.
Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcats.
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And lost ground on first down. Now 2nd and goal from the 5. Looking to pass. It's Mayama. Gets it to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you've got dialed up on third.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Got his man quickly. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. So they are denied a touchdown on this drive, but they'll try to put up a 3 spot before the break. Good right down the boulevard. That'll bring him to within 4.
I know they're trailing going into the locker room here at halftime, but kicking that field goal gives them a little bit of a jolt, a little bit of a boost of momentum that they can carry with them into the second half. And there's a lot of football left to go here. I can't wait to see what happens.
And now the hit knocks it loose. Recovered by the kicking team. Lean for the wire. Touchdown.
Gritty,
This is
that
why
shit.
coaches don't kick the ball at the end zone. They want them to return the football so something good can happen. So you can put a hat on a football, cause a fumble, make something happen, Palmer, and that's exactly what the kickoff unit does.
Man, I love kickoff coverage units, David, that take pride in their jobs. These guys want to line up. They want to run down the field and hurt somebody. That was a huge game-changing play to not just create the turnover, but to score a touchdown.
And the extra point puts them up by a field goal.
Ooh, and I get the ball.
Kansas State will kick off as we get things started here in the third quarter.
Come on, Lemon.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and
The
they'll stop him
playbooks
at the 16.
seem like they're trash. On every team I played with, it seemed like the playbooks are not good. It's like, dude, you got all shotgun formations, no single back, no I formations. It's a lot of them.
We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Backed up now, here's second and long. Looking for a man, it's Mayava. Takes a hit as he fires. No one in the vicinity as he makes the grab. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 48.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating explosive drive.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, the defense was trailing going in at halftime, and I think they made some adjustments against the run. They want to slow this guy down. That's a really nice start to the second half if you're on defense.
Pocket breaking down.
Oh, my God.
It's picked off. Not the second half start they'd hoped for. And after making the interception, he takes it inside the 40.
And I tell you what, when defenses play zone, all eyes are on the quarterback. You have a zone to drop to, but you're setting on the quarterback, reading his eyes. Great job by the defense, understanding the ball was coming out, breaks on the football, goes and makes the INT.
They're going to open this drive with a pass. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They'll run the screen. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Kansas State pushing the pace. Wants to fire on second down. He caught it. Touchdown, Wildcats! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
And with the extra point, they're up 14-10. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. they'll get this drive going from the 17. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Extending the play. And the ball's free in the backfield. And the ball goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, but it'll be marked for no gain.
You know, fumbles really just comes down to luck. Oblong-shaped ball just can bounce any which way whatsoever. An offense right there, very lucky that one went out of bounds.
And the Trojans have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Quarterback may change this route. Off play action. Fires to the middle. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Even with minimal gain on the return, they are working with a short field from the 36.
Well, coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
On the run, it's Edwards. Running to Green. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. Wants to go up top on first down. Throws to the tight end. He's got it. There was tight coverage, but a perfect throw and catch, and they've got it at the 9, 1st and goal. The secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. With jet sweep pass. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Offense trying to go push pass on first down the goal line, but the defense, tremendous surge up front. They get penetration and they get the tackle for loss.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And that's a great stop by this defense. 2nd down and goal. Getting the lost yardage play. Now putting your defense in a better position for 3rd down.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. This is a designed run. And as they get into the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. The quarterback just lost track of the play clock, didn't get the snap off quickly enough. They already have the lead, but they will go for the knockout punch here in the 4th quarter on 4th and goal. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Kansas State.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Never a doubt. That gives them now a 7-point lead here in the final period. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. first snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. Finally corralled and not before. He picks up the first down.
The big fella, the tight end, the wide receiver in a tight end's body going up and making the catch.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And incomplete on the deep ball.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success.
Damn, throw it.
After the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. The screen, by definition, is slow developing. That was just a little too slow.
Yeah, quarterback just held on to it a split second too long. You want to invite the rush to you as a quarterback when you're executing that play, but you've got to be able to get rid of it, and you've got to be able to negotiate the rush and somehow, some way find a way to get that receiver or running back the ball in his hands, and QB couldn't get it done.
He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47.
Going up. 4th down.
They're throwing for it on 4th down. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. And he scoops out of bounds, picks up the first down, gets the clock stopped, and now they're in business in plus territory. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Mayava. Bringing the heat.
Big boy.
He's got it inside the 15. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
God
Someone
damn.
not clear
I
on
knew
the
it.
snap
I
count.
knew
It'll be
it.
a false start, and they'll move it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty.
I knew it.
Pushed back behind the chains. It's 1st and 15. The snap sets up the throw.
He just holding the goddamn ball. What are you doing? Throw it.
Sack here late in the 4th. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here.
Just throw the ball.
Looking to fire. Throws for the tight end. Trying to ball his way in.
The big homie Joe.
Big homie, let's do what you want.
What up, bro?
And guys,
Shit,
if
I'm
they can
chilling,
somehow,
man.
some way find their way into the end zone, we'll have a top. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And it's decision time now because you score the touchdown, you're down one late. Do you want to just kick an extra point and tie it up, hope for overtime? Or do you go for
The big
two?
homie
Do you get
Joe
aggressive? Do you trust your
said,
quarterback if he has to throw it?
Can we
here
still
to
not
find
use
an open
custom
player?
playbooks in
Give you the lead,
H2H?
even though
Yep,
there
no
is
custom
still a decent
playbooks,
time
and
left on the clock.
that's the problem that I'm having is like these playbooks are shit.
After that last score.
These playbooks are terrible, bro. Like they talking about real life playbooks. This shit ain't real life. Like these formations, they damn near.
On the
Man,
run from
it's not
inside his
good.
own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16.
I'm like, I got a limited selection. I got one single back formation, and the rest is all
This
shotgun.
drive will start from the 16-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. Sends it downfield.
Golly,
Down the gun of the knee.
what just happened? I don't got switch stick on, and it switched my guy.
Touchdown, Kansas State. And inside of it,
The big homie
pick
Joe
up the lead.
said,
And this game
Oh
has
no,
been
I'm gonna
awesome.
pass
Some back
once
and
again.
forth. Now you
Unfortunately,
take the lead
person
late.
face
Nice
palming,
job by the
person face
offense.
palming.
And now
I'll
you
wait
just need
for
your
Madden
defense to come
26
through.
then, LOL.
One more time. One
He said, "I'ma
stop.
pass."
Less
Yeah.
than a minute
Nah, they
remaining.
ain't
Go
got
out
that
there,
in.
finish this thing.
They took it out, or it still ain't in.
The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point.
Like, I'm gonna show you their playbook right now, man, and it's just like, it's terrible. And all of the teams is like this, man. It's like you can't find nobody with a good fucking
He'll bring
playbook.
it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put
got
a stop to that return at the 22.
All the formations basically that they got. 2 single back sets, pistol, wildcat, and that's that. But they're all like that though, man. It's like you get shotguns and then you don't get nothing else.
They'll snap this one to start the drive from their own 22.
Gotta do something.
They'll start this drive going to the air. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's
The big homie
incomplete.
Joe.
Well, the quarterback off
Said,
target on that one. And in this 2-minute
they
situation,
want parity
you've got
in
to
college
be able
football,
to call
LOL.
and run passing plays that you feel like you can
Yeah, it's
run in
not
your
good.
sleep.
Gonna swing it on second down. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete.
Well, they've thrown 2 straight incompletions, and they just need to play pitch and catch on this next play. They're down a possession, and you don't have to necessarily get the first down right here, but if you don't get it, you've got to at least keep the 4th down manageable to give yourself an opportunity to keep pushing the ball down the field and give yourselves a shot to win.
Looking for a man. It's Mayava. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Thought I could have got it over him.
Give to the back. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Kansas State quick to the line. Defense wants to bring the heat. The play action fake. Steps away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Defense gets the timeout call. 20 seconds left on the clock. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. The defense will use a timeout here. There are 16 seconds left to play.
3rd down is money down. You got to find a way to execute and get the ball out, get it to your playmakers. That was the opposite of that. They got it to their playmakers, and they got absolutely nowhere. Lost yards on the play. 4th down now upcoming.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. They stop him short, and now they'll get the ball back here in the 4th quarter. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. To the air, it's Mayava. He's taking the deep shot. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. And that pick will seal the game as the clock strikes 0. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case. see a squad from the ACC, the Florida State Seminoles, taking on the 12th ranked team in the land, the South Carolina Gamecocks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Seminoles will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. He'll ride his man on the option. Quick toss. Powers through the defender. He's across the 30 and out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
This offense is going to challenge the defense with their assignment football in the option game, and they're doing it here early in the first quarter. Great job by the quarterback, making all of his reads. Nobody accounting for the pitch guy, so you flip it out to him, and a nice gain offensively here. And this is something the defense now is going to have to contend with for the rest of the game, trying to stop this option attack.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Motion from the wide receiver. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. They are backing up their pregame words. Their first drive of the game, 4th down in their own end, and they're going for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. And he's down at the 41. That's a first down.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it. But when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Makes the grab. He stepped out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together. Now on 2nd down. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Bennett. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Oh, he's got some space. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. No matter how many times they tell you to look for it, it is tough to defend a perfectly executed screen.
Yeah, because I'm trying to go get the quarterback, and everything looks like pass, but when you see it, when you see that screen, you got to retrace your steps, get back in the play. Nice job by the offense, but the defense just has to recognize that a little bit sooner.
Toss sweep to the right. They'll put the brakes on him at the 21, give him a yard.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The option look. Smashes ahead. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
He's going for the goal line. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line. Goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here.
Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, South Carolina.
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise on the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all of his ability on that TD.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period.
South Carolina 7, Florida State 0.
Same shit, bro. Look at this, man. You get one single back formation, one pistol, 2 pistols, and then the rest are guns. Like, all of the teams I play with have the same fucking offenses damn near.
They've got a first down here to open the period. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
And the incompletion brings up a second down for this offense. Might be changing the route. To throw, it's Castellanos. Finds the tight end. It's a seam wide open. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
From the gun, the ground game. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Seminoles want to pick up the tempo.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
He goes out of bounds right at midfield. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good on the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
Trying to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Lucas. On the move is the 30. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. The Seminoles started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Wide receiver comes in motion. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. He wrestles him down at the 3 after the grab. It'll be first and goal. Wants to keep it in the air. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone.
I was so excited for this game because I just knew it was going to be a back-and-forth battle, and that's what we've seen here. Great job by the quarterback. Good decision, reading the coverage, accurate throw. They get the extra point. This thing is all knotted up.
And the point after is good. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Oh, he wants it all.
Look at that shit, stupid.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
Cut back, nigga, let's go.
Got room on the return. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
The give is to Williams. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You got to catch that and make that a pick.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Offense changing the play. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He's got it. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. The offense will have to use its
don't know
first
nothing else
timeout
but
of the
the
half.
blitz.
And the Knowles will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's knocked down for a loss of 7. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running, 2nd down coming. To the air, it's Castellanos. Unleashes to the end zone.
Castellanos.
Grabbed in the end zone and put 6 on the board.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays
I feel like
for
the
us
quarterback
in the
got
end zone.
too much
We're taking
zip in that
shots.
little
We
ass
need you to be
window.
able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that
I
has to
missed
do
the
with
throw
trusting
a
your
long
guy,
time
knowing
ago.
where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Oh my God.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things.
I wanted it to go over there. I didn't want it to go out of fucking bounds. What are you doing?
Single. 180.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Makes the pass.
No.
And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds incomplete. Plenty of distance between him and the sticks here on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down, now back to the air. Looking to scramble.
Give me those!
Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover.
We want some points.
And they come up.
Oh. Wow, man, damn. We was having fun. You got up out of there with me. Damn. I don't think I'm making it to the playoffs anyway. I lost 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 straight. We got a home game. We got a home game. All right. Let me come with. You can't do no weather. Like, what is that, man? Like, how come you can't play with weather in the game? I'm at home. I should be able to pick weather. Crazy. You can't play with a custom play, but you gotta play with these.
Welcome to Commonwealth Stadium in Lexington, Kentucky, home of the Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Arkansas Razorbacks, taking on another team from the SEC, the Kentucky Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Razorbacks will kick it away first.
I hear that Wildcat way.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Zimmerman. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Makes the quick grab.
Oh, shit.
There he goes. Running through contact. And
He's trying to get loosey out there.
30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. And so much for feeling each other out for a few plays.
See what I'm saying? One gun formation,
gas,
one single back
brakes.
formation,
and
one
the
pistol.
magic bean
Bruh,
on the opening play of
this
the
ain't
game,
right,
taking
bruh.
a shot.
This is
Doesn't
not
get
right.
better than that if you're this quarterback.
These are not the real playbooks.
And the
They
Wildcats
can't
just
be.
got that huge run.
Like,
They
that
love
shit
another
don't make no
explosive
sense to
play.
me.
The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Did y'all see that shit? Did y'all see that shit right there? I had to call a timeout because my guy got stuck.
1st and 10.
Let's try this again.
Tight end now in motion.
He still hit me.
Leaves it with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Wildcats racing to the line in the hurry up. They'll run play action. He rifles one deep down the right side. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God, man.
Well, this quarterback is
Y'all be with the
really nice
funny.
rhythm here on this drive. He just looks dialed in. He's doing a great job in the pre-snap, seeing the safety rotation, and
I
that
said
time
Madden.
saw the one-on-one matchup to
Come
take
on,
a shot,
college.
and he hit it. He's in a really, really nice groove right now.
Oh, no, he did not.
This is a defense that prides themselves on getting takeaways. And with their backs against the wall, they're able to force the fumble and fall on it in the end zone for a touchback.
I'm completely fucking speechless right now. I don't even know what to tell you about that. My nigga fumbled in the end zone.
Looking for room. It's Russell. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Green. Finds us back in the middle.
What
Makes
the
stop
fuck
at the 32,
is going
and he
on?
picks up 10 on that play.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Now the pitch. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk game. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
Well, he shows you his speed and his power on that run. As far as I can think back to, Arkansas football always comes down to being able to run the football on offense. It's about grinding and wearing the opponent down. They always seem to be able to recruit outstanding athletes at that position. This guy is no different.
He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48.
It's really hard defensively to bring pressure when you keep moving the quarterback outside the pocket. You don't know which way he's going to go. Great job. Get him outside the pocket. Now he can get on the edge and get some easy free yards or take a shot deep down the field.
Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, you just feel like the running back's asking for redemption on that one. You know, second and short, and you're giving him the football. He can't get the first himself. Now it's third down. He's looking over on the sideline like, call it again, throw me the ball, I can go do this. It's never a good feeling for the running back in that situation.
And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter.
All right, let's get it. Right.
So first down here as they go back to work. Back to throw, it's Green. Rushes on him. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
So now it's second and long. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. They're trying to eat up some clock here. 9th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Ooh.
And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. Looking to the big tight end. A strike downfield. And they get him down at the 43, but this is the kind of explosive play you want to build on. And it's another 1st and 10 play. Here we go. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to set up the screen.
You run the sideline, you get faster. For some odd-ass reason.
Second and manageable. Wants to go up top. Fires to the right.
Oh my
And they couldn't
God,
make the connection
bro.
on the long
Ow.
shot. They won't have time to run another play, and we will take it to the 2-minute timeout.
Ow.
And the Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Sets up the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situations. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
Finds his tight end. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, trying to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. Makes his man miss. And he finds some solid space. Makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Razorbacks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. And the Razorbacks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Wants to throw. It's Green. Oh, they're after him. And it is flat. Missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw.
And I like the aggressiveness on 3rd and short, trying to throw the football, take advantage of a look that they got. They weren't successful, and now it's 4th and short territory. Who knows what they're going to do?
On 4th down, going to the air.
Get his ass.
And they get to him and sack the quarterback, and they'll stop the drive on down.
And I tell you what, I can justify when it's really short, but when it's 4th and medium on your side of the territory, man, that success rate continues to plummet down, and now they've just set this offense up in really good position.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Can't make the connection, and the
I
defense
can't even run that
putting
shit
on
no
the
more. I don't
heat
know what the
and
fuck
forcing
they
the
do.
incompletion.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense, pressuring the quarterback.
Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires downfield. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection.
And a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
And the last thing they need is to squander this great field position facing a 3rd and long. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. It's complete. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18.
Well, the quarterback did a really good job there, hanging in and delivering the pass, knowing that he was going to get hit. That really paid off for the offense.
Kentucky back at it with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. He's got him still on his feet. Brought down after the catch at the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. The offense burns its 3rd and final timeout of the half. On this 1st and goal, let's see what Kentucky does. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He wants it all. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the of things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be third down.
That is exactly what I would tell this quarterback to do. Throw that ball away. Don't force it. Don't create a turnover down here in the red zone. We still got a few more downs to go. Nice job by the QB with the decision-making.
Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Wide receiver going in motion. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
Really nice job by this offense. I love it. They were aggressive, moved down the field, got the touchdown, broke the 0-0 seal. This game has not been high-flying by any stretch, but that's how you finish a first half.
And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Back to pass, it's Green. Throws to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. These quarters going to give these receivers some space. Got room to work. And he's able to get some positive yardage before he's brought down, and that'll bring us to halftime. Kentucky will boot it deep to get the second half underway. Out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic.
Lay on the hit
get
stick.
him on the ground at the 20.
Like, fuck, man. Let me hit the motherfucker.
Lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. To the air on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback will keep it.
Oh, my God, bro.
Maybe a 3-yard pickup there. 3rd and long coming up.
That should be like, what the fuck is that?
Because I
Like,
know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete.
Really nice job by the defense. Here in the second half, they've got to have the mentality with the lead. If we just don't give up any more points, we get the W. We got to make big plays on 3rd down. They made a big one there.
Finds him out of the backfield. At the 35, he's loose. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down.
Well, there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On 4th down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
He'll be forced out of bounds after the nice gain on the run. The Razorbacks can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end
cannot believe that.
Basically gave nothing away in the first half.
I didn't know they
And here
dropped
they are in
it.
the
I
second
seen
half
them trip
defending
over
a
themselves,
default.
but I didn't know they
To
dropped
the air.
it.
It's Green. Another incompletion on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
This is an area of the field where it's really advantageous to just go for it. On fourth down, looking to pass. Quickly out to the tight end. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down?
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it. Everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. They believe they can run right here. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It's amazing how played by a defensive end.
Really?
Backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front with the defensive line because you know once you get one of those plays, you got the offense right where you want it.
Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Unloads to the wideout. And it's knocked away, incomplete on third down.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21.
Devin Brown
Dropping back,
said,
it's Green.
"What's up, fam? It's Devin."
Run, still looking. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds.
And I think this is important for this defense. This will be a big key in the football game. Like, I got to limit the damage from that guy because that's a QB that's dynamic, and he can make so many big plays. I got to string him out. I got to make him get to the sideline. But I will say this. I do want to hit him at the end of the runs. I don't want to let him out of bounds and let him get free carries. I want it to be physical.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the first down.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. A little screen to the running back. Finds his way up just short of the 40 to the 39-yard line before he goes out of bounds.
Well, a nice gainer on that running back screen. Now, how about the offensive line getting downfield and getting blocks to really help out the back, find some space to go to work?
Second down, they'll go to the air. Buying some time. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. And the Razorbacks want to move quickly.
Crazy.
They'll try to run for it. Gets it past
Devin
the first
Brown
down marker and still running.
said,
All down, but he has
"I'm
enough to
family
move
with
the
Rico
chains.
Ramos."
Oh, okay, what's up with you, boy? Yeah, Rico, my guy.
They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. Chuck it away.
Oh, give me that shit.
Oh, it's picked off. Takes it the other way. Touchdown.
He about to quit.
The defense
He about to quit after that.
Man, what a play by this defense. You're trying to get the ball back to your offense, trying to salt this game away.
Told you. Told you that boy was about to quit. That mid blitz is fucking meta right now. So what happened? Did I make it to the playoffs or no? I didn't make it to the playoffs. I got 2 more games. 2 more games, okay. I don't think I'm gonna make it though, man. I don't know. Do a tier 3 team. Yeah, I'm gonna play with Nebraska. Corey Husky.
Devin Brown said, "Chilling fam, I was watching his old fights and love how back years ago he got me and my stepdad to his fight family with him and position his brother."
Oh yeah. If you look on my channel, man, I got some of his I got some fight clips on there, man. Some vlogs and stuff, man, of us training, just fight nights and stuff. Man, you gotta go through my videos, but yeah, I got a couple of them on there.
Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer
Man,
with
Rico
me.
beat
Guys,
some
it's time
man
to
back
get it
in the
going.
day. Wait. He used to be out there on them. Yeah. Yeah, if you check on my channel back in the days, man, like, I don't know, probably 6 years ago, man, some video. I don't know how long ago it is.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out.
Some videos on there. Whoever did these playbooks for this game, these ain't the real plays, man. They ain't even close to the real formations, bro. Like, hell to the no. These plays, man, they're fucking Madden plays.
25. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. The handoff to Johnson. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this
Regular
offense.
I formation with the Nebraska
Devin Brown
Cornhuskers, okay.
said, "Went VIP to a Bone Thugs concert with his brother years ago. We all blood related in a way, no cap, but my family, we all from Cali, San Bernardino, Cali, raised in Sac Roseville, Ohio."
Oh, okay. Hell yeah. I'm out here in Rancho.
Off the play fake. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. At midfield, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field. And they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense moving forward.
Looking to throw, it's Raiola. The quick out. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Nice job there. Good timing between the QB and the wide receiver executing that out route.
Here's the handoff.
And you could tell
Devin
that play
Brown
went nowhere from the start.
said,
It was definitely a great play
"Yup,
by
you
that
probably
defender.
know his
Oh, yeah,
fam
he got the
Dre
backfield
Brown,
so
aka
running back
Shovel."
had absolutely no chance.
No, I don't really know too much of his fam, bro. Yeah, I was just his strength and conditioning trainer.
The Cornhuskers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
The offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Oh, this crowd wants it. They want to roll Toomer's corner, but right now they want to stop on third down. Gets it to him on the screen. Will not get close. Tackled at the 28-yard line. It's fourth down. And the Huskers headed quickly to the line. On fourth down, they'll pass for it.
Get off me, nigga. Get off me.
He stopped just short of the goal line at the one. An explosive play has him set up.
Well, to heck with being conservative,
Devin
right? I mean,
Brown
that essentially would have just been a chip
said,
shot field goal with where they were.
"My
on
bag
that
just
fourth down, but
misses
they decide to go
fights."
for it, throw it. They're looking for six.
Devin
They're
Brown
going for a touchdown. They are
said,
Takes it in
"How
for
was
the
you our
score.
fourth fam?"
Touchdown, Nebraska.
It was good, man. Yeah,
They
we
did
had a good
really
4th
good
of July.
job of setting the
Just
tone
chilled
and
out.
stringing that drive together. It was a long drive.
Man, that shit
They needed to
illegal
convert
around
some
me.
specific spots. They did it, and here's
I
how they
still
ended
not
it
watch
with
my
physicality. Punch him in the mouth, opening this game with a statement, and they got the early lead.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge.
Let's go.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And he'll be brought down after a
I feel like tackling is the hardest thing to do in this game right now. It's hard as shit to tackle.
Looking to throw on first down. Quarterback moving. Oh, he's going to go.
Look at that. Ooh.
And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, I love the effort by the quarterback, right? Gets a little bit of pressure. He's able to scramble to his right, extend the play, and he tried to take a shot deep down the field, just not on the same page with his intended target.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as...
It's a running room. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. As they get set to
Like
snap
the
it
motherfucker
just
doing
about
that
to
shit on
reach the end of the
Money
quarter.
Train.
Wants to go up top on first down. Here's a heat.
Get him.
Doing what he does best. He can move.
God damn, nigga, he right there in his face.
Nebraska 7, Auburn 0.
First play of the period will be a second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he drops it, just took his eye off of it at the last minute.
Well, they're trying to hit the slant, right? That's a bang-bang type play. It's got to happen fast. Good throw. Receiver just couldn't come up with the catch.
It'll be 3rd and long. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Got it behind the line. It's Cobb. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Right down the middle. Makes the grab, he's got a 1st down. Makes the grab and a nice gain, gets it to the 35. The definition of 4-down territory has changed over the last few years. It extended into their own territory there.
Anywhere, everywhere, just look at the card, right? That card's supposed to tell us what to do, but maybe I'll go for it anyways. This offense took a little bit of a gamble, but they get the 1st down. Nothing to worry about, Reese.
And how about that? That's already the 3rd target this guy has had on the opening drive of the game. He is a big factor for their success throwing the football. He's got to win the matchups. Even though that one goes incomplete, they got to keep throwing him the ball.
Snagged in the middle. It's Singleton. Touchdown, Auburn! He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you can tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Bell. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Back to throw, it's Raiola. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
There's a good example of how pressure on the quarterback can affect his accuracy. There was no way that ball was being completed.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got the quick pass. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
It's hard to run a route or get lost near the sidelines and understand exactly where you're at. Nice job understanding I was starting to get close to the sidelines, throttling down a little bit, catching the football, and making sure I was in bounds.
We'll take a quick break here. 2 minutes to play in the 1st half. This Auburn crowd trying to conjure up a little magic here on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Caught near the sticks. It's Key. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Johnson. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move.
Sometimes the jerk is cool. Sometimes when they be running, you see how he jerk his head. Sometimes that shit ain't cool.
But when you can dump it off to your running back and still make 10-plus yards, man, it makes you look like a really good play caller.
They're setting up the screen. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Running backs just have to be a weapon in the passing game, even for little dump-offs and checkdowns.
Yeah, find your matchups. I mean, you think about running back versus a linebacker. We like that matchup in space, and so find ways to get the football to your running back in space where you can break tackles and make things happen because they're just so dynamic.
Looking downfield, it's Raiola. Throwing.
Ah, dang. You can't throw it behind him.
Looking for more room. He stopped at the 32. It'll be a 1st down in the waning seconds of the half.
Well, the quarterback wants gets that throwback, guys, he's thinking to himself, I'm going to drive down the field here in a 2-minute situation. We're going to get the lead. We're going to have the momentum going into the first half, but he got too aggressive and should have thrown that one away or eaten it, because now the other team has a chance to score points here at the end of the half.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. Second down, clock's running. Trying play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Wide open, makes the catch. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target, but then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
Now with a first and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Motion from the wideout. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He wants to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Pressure.
Oh my God, gave him 1 second. Come on.
Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. And this will be a 41-yarder coming up from the right side. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And with that, they've taken the lead. We're just about ready to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Turning it on. Smashes through the tackle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down to the 42.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Yeah, taking the shot down the field, I love it. Offenses have to do that. A lot of times offenses get pretty conservative, but take deep shots down the field. Try to make those big plays. Trust your wide receivers and your big play guys to make those shots down the field.
They're dealing with a second and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Grabbed in the middle, it's Simmons. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Snap from the gun on third down. Fires to the wideout. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it.
Oh!
He gets it in. Touchdown, Tigers.
And that's a play this kid has been running ever since he was 7 years old out in the park with his best friend, throwing them go routes right down the field. I'm running by a guy, I'm looking back, locating the football, making the catch, and he does it in a big moment here in this game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Used the play fake, down to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long, different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover.
The more hats you have near the football, the more likely you are to cause a fumble. So many guys with their hands wrapping around guys, the ball's bound to pop out occasionally, and you got to be in the right place at the right time.
Scrambling away. Looking down the middle. Makes a connection. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Down to the 12-yard line, it's first down. They'll go to the ground. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
They'll run it from the gun. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 of the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on third down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Get out my way.
Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Raiola. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
That is a tremendous job by the defender on that play because when the ball was thrown, his head was turned around. He was watching the receiver, quickly spun the head, turned his shoulder, located the ball, and then knocked it down.
Wants to fire on second down. Bring in the heat. They get to him as he throws. He's got it on the outside. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Looking to throw on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the fourth quarter. So first down will open up the final period. Use the play fake, now to throw. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He's got it on the run.
This is an offense that has skill. They've got speed, and because of that, this defense, they can't lull themselves to sleep. They've got a big lead here late, but they've now given up back-to-back big plays. They got to put the clamps down.
They use those back-to-back explosives to set him up first and goal. He's looking to pass. He's got him. Going for the goal line. force him out of bounds after a short pickup.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get to completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to throw. It's Raiola.
Oh,
and that one is picked up in the end zone.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. 4th quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that.
Rested.
Make the INT and almost put this one away.
Tired though. I was like, oh, I got it behind it.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down.
Man, is that the opportunity they needed? That is exactly what this defense needed. They need to swing momentum. They needed to get the ball back to their offense if they wanted to win this football game. Just such a huge missed opportunity.
They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
Big 3rd down for this defense. Listen, you've got to get the ball back. You know what they're doing. They're trying to run the football, but we need the clock to be on our side so our offense has some time. Got to make a stand right here on 3rd down.
The Tigers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Now he's going to break the pocket. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
I mean, sometimes you overthink it. Sometimes running the football on 3rd and short with the lead is not the worst thing in the world. Keep that clock ticking. But now decided to go for it, setting up a 4th down. And this looks like a situation where you should punt the football.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Lets it fly. It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. Off the play fake on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. Oh, a lot of space. They'll get him out of bounds and mark it at the 21.
Man, this defense has their hands full today because not only do they have to worry about the running backs and not only do they have to worry about the passing game, they've got to worry about this quarterback running the football because of plays like that. Not a huge explosive play, but he showed you the athleticism. He showed you he has the ability to hurt you with his legs.
To the air, it's Raiola. Shoots it to the left. He's got it. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. He's looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Well, the windows right now to throw into are getting smaller and smaller. How about the defender that time breaking on the ball? It was the hit that caused the incompletion.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Trying to barrel in. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Cornhuskers.
Well, the offense did their part. You're just trying to apply some pressure on the opponent, right? Yeah, you're down right now, but if you can find a way to get the ball back with some time on the clock, they're within striking distance still to win this game.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wide receiver going in motion. They go to the ground. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Motion from the wideout. Off play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down.
Where he was.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. And the offense is content with where it is. They'll take a knee. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Keeps looking downfield. Outside the pocket, let's go. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Hauls it in at the 25. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line.
Gotta make it happen right now, Captain.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 31-yard line. Wants to adjust the pattern. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Pulls it in, it's Key. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one.
Man, this is where you really hang your hat on your defense. You got to lead late in the game. Offense just punted because they trust you. They can put you out there to get a stop. When you have a lead, get the ball back to the offense.
Going up top.
Ooh.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And you absolutely expect those shots from this offense, and I love it. The defense was prepared. You got to know where the partners are. You know he can go, so you got to play that deep route. They play it great. Don't give up the big play. Stay deep, and don't let anyone get behind you.
He's going up top here late in the game. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
At the 25-yard line. And first down.
Offense set on first down. Timeout on the field and 4 ticks left to go.
Timeout.
Yeah, he called a timeout for your boy. I like that. He called a timeout for me? Yeah. Get me what?
The Huskers will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Fires toward the for a touchdown. No time.
Yeah, nigga. Kneel the ball down on that.
Well, you can't do it better than that, guys.
Yeah.
Getting the touchdown with just seconds to go. The extra point will now give them the lead.
I think
Maybe
they deal
time
the
for
ball
a
down
kickoff
on
and
that.
one more play. They can just hang
He
on.
could
For two
have
more
won the
plays
game
after this
right
extra
there.
point, they're going to win this game.
They just need to make the point after for victory.
Brodusky.
And it is
Brodusky could have won the game. He
Win
had to
it
deal
by
with the ball
one.
like a kid.
You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters.
Sting that nigga right there. That's gonna sting. Ooh, we made it to the playoffs with that. Yeah, let's go. We in the playoffs with that. I think that's the cutoff line for the playoffs. We in there. Let's go. All right, man. I gotta